Good afternoon, beautiful people. Okay, so I am 2 weeks post-op, well, 15 days today, and I wanted to actually show you my stomach. So I decided to make a video without my garment on to show you my update and kind of talk about everything that's going on with me. All right, so here we go, guys. This is where I'm at right now, okay? I kind of wish that I had done it in the morning because, as you can see, midday swelling is kind of creeping in. These lines here are from my compression garment, so those you can ignore. These lines, however, are the stretch marks that were all up here before my surgery. So now they're going to be lower, and when my belly flattens out, they won't be as prominent, but they're there, and that's okay. And I can use stretch mark cream. My favorite is Nerium. Look that up if you get a chance. It's really good. My tattoo right here used to be up here, so I'm really happy that it's just moved down and isn't stretched out, because I was sure that these words right here were going to pull down and that this part would still be up here. So yeah, it's lower, but it's still intact, so that's good. Other than that, I really like the way my belly button is shaped. It's really scabbed up right now. I don't know if you can see it in there. Try and get closer. So there's that, but I like the way it's shaped, so it'll be pretty when it heals. And then here's my scar. I just took the tape off, and I'm going to put some more tape on. I have 1 more week of wearing the tape. So there's my scar right there. And there's like these little bumpy parts, if you can see down here, and I looked into it, and that's just like the scar scabbing up and healing, and that will eventually become flush with my belly, and it will all lay flat, and that will turn into a thin line, just like how my C-section scar did. So it's so low. I have to be careful to even show you guys because like you can't see any lower than that. So I'm really happy with how low it is because every single thing I wear covers it up. I haven't tried on anything yet that hasn't covered it, even the sides. So I'm really happy with that. Right now, I have kind of like a hard ball under my skin right here that is just like swelling in tissue. I'm not really worried about it being a seroma or anything because it's not down here. This is all just swelling. If it was a seroma, here I'll show you my side view too. If it was a seroma, I did my research and it said there would be a waterbed effect. So when I pushed here, this side would raise, and vice versa. When I pushed here, this side would raise. And that doesn't happen, so I'm really okay with the swelling and not freaked out like I was Googling all kinds of things. Google is bad for me. I Google too much. Okay, so I'm kind of backing up a little bit so you can see like the shape of my waist, where he like lipoed here and in the back. I love it. I'm so happy. I wear my compression garment all the time, all through the day and the night, so that shape will stay and everything will just kind of stay the way I want it to look and flatten out real nice, and I'm really happy with it. So for 2 weeks I think I'm doing pretty good. I think it all looks good. I feel good. I'm just taking Tylenol right now, and other than that, I'm just kind of trying to still take it slow before I go back to work next week. And I read today that it's better to lay down as much as you can because that helps the swelling go down. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just rest and still be a mom and take care of my house and cook and get groceries and do all the things that we have to do. Okay, so other than that, I wanted to talk to you guys. A lot of the people that I follow on Instagram, well, my Tummy Tuck Instagram, they are interested in getting surgery done in the Dominican Republic. A lot of them actually have surgery scheduled in the Dominican Republic, and a lot of them are scheduled with a surgeon, Dr. Cabral, I think, Cabral. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce his name. But someone that I didn't know, and none of my friends knew personally, but followed her on Instagram, and she had a lot of like Instagram fame. She lived in New York, had 3 kids and a husband, and just went to the Dominican Republic to have a tummy tuck and liposuction done with Dr. Cabral. And she died on the operating table whenever she was having the surgery. He, you know, the family is suing, all of that, everything is going on. He said she might have had a heart attack, but I just don't know, which doesn't really sound very, you know, medically professional to me. After looking at it and doing the research and looking at some news articles, 2 other women have died on his table in the past 2 years for the same procedure, tummy tuck and liposuction. These girls are going there because they think that they're getting a cheaper, discounted surgery, paying $6,500, thinking that they're saving money, going over there to get someone that's not doing the job right. When in all actuality, I don't know, maybe in New York, maybe in California, it's big money there, but if you go to somewhere like Indiana, you can find a great doctor. Dr. Ipley is here in Indiana, $6,500. He's amazing. In Miami, you can get deals for $4,000 to $6,000. Like, it's doable to do it here in the States and make sure that you have someone that's licensed. And, I mean, do your research. Accidents happen. So if someone has died on the operating table, find out why, find out what happened, and make sure that it wasn't, you know, an error that could have been avoided, and make sure it hasn't happened 3 times in a row in the past 2 years. Like, something isn't right there. He also got fined for checking out women in Washington Heights in a beauty salon without having a medical license, and our government fined him $20,000, but then he's doing the surgeries in the Dominican Republic, so we can't do anything about it. So he can just continue to do these surgeries, and people can just, I'm not saying everyone dies, but I mean, you know, you want to be that one person that accidentally gets killed on the operating table. I just think it's safer to spend the extra $1,000, which I can't see how you're saving money because you have to buy the flight and hotel once you're there anyway. But even if it isn't saving money, even if it's more expensive here, it's worth it to be comfortable and be safe. So that's my piece. That's how I feel about that. And other than that, can't wait to get back to work. Can't wait to start working out. I love my clothes. I love how everything looks. I really am so happy. So if anything horrible happens or I start to become unhappy, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But until then, keep asking me questions, and I'll keep trying to answer them the best that I can. All right, guys, have a great day.